I think because in the United States we have 51 different, including DC, 51 different states running programs. Some are better at some aspects than they are at others. Now I've worked in 2 presidential administrations, and the first time I wasn't really aware of it, but now I'm deeply aware that our federal bureaucracy, I call it a flower of civilization. It is, it's trustworthy. The staff are organized around spending the money the way Congress wanted it to be spent. We're really careful with authorizations, and we're really careful that the money goes to what it's supposed to go to. And that is not a universal situation in governments in this world. And I think as we begin to expect these very high-level outcomes from government funding, that it would be used to support the freedom of individual people in families, that's a pretty high-level expectation of how well a government system will be able to perform to deliver funding. So I think we're going to have to do a lot of work in the background just on good government and what is that and what does it look like and how do we make sure that we have it in place. We have a lot to teach each other about, well, how do you measure this, or what do you mean by that outcome, and I don't know if the rest of the world is getting together and talking about this, but we in the US, I don't think we're spending a lot of time asking our colleagues in Australia or Canada or Europe or Scandinavia, gee, how do you make this work? And I think we're going to have to do more of that to be able to really say that we're developing these systems and being able to move them forward. And then we need to think of how are we going to support the development of those kinds of bureaucracies, the very high-level bureaucracy in emerging democracies as well.